So we have a little bit of a mystery. I have two boxes. Both of the boxes have the names of a subscriber on them. One was sent to me by that subscriber who wants to remain anonymous, and what they've essentially sent to me is a Christmas gift. The second box has the name of that same subscriber, but he or she did not send it to me. We believe that that box may have been sent by a second subscriber to me, but it has my name and subscriber A's name on it as well. Hence the mystery. So I don't quite know what's in either one of these boxes. The first one from subscriber A, I don't know what's in there. The subscriber B box, I don't even know if it's actually mine, but we are going to open it up. We're going to see what's inside, and we are going to sort out this mystery. Stay tuned for the video. Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my videos. So in this video, we are going to unbox what I am assuming is basically two Christmas presents. I know at least one is a Christmas present. The second may actually be an accidental Christmas present that needs to be sent off to another person. But we're going to open it up. We're going to see what's inside nevertheless. And it will be what it will be. And so as I mentioned in the intro, the first subscriber that sent this box to me wants to remain anonymous. But we are going to crack it open and we are going to see what kind of goodness they have decided to send over to me. So this is a pretty heavy, honestly, pretty heavy Gemini shipper. This thing's probably over, my guess is it's over a pound in terms of weight. But we are going to open this thing up and we're going to see what is inside. And regardless of what it is, I will go ahead and say thank you right now to that subscriber for hooking me up with some awesome stuff. Because again, it never matters to me how much someone spends on an AOK. If they take the time to send me something, I appreciate it. So let me read this to see if it's okay. Yes, it looks like it is. Okay, so it says, the letter inside says, "Hello, Reggie. Just wanted to spread a little Christmas cheer your way. And thank you for all of the hard work you put into your video. This small gift is my way of saying thank you. You are appreciated. Keep up the good work and always stay positive. Remember, your collection is what you make of it, so make it a good one. Enough said." And there is a photo at the bottom of Spider-Man, and you can't go wrong with a Spider-Man that is dressed like Santa Claus. So let's go ahead and see what's inside of this box. Gemini shipper, we'll move that to the side and we'll see what's in here. The first thing that I see is a Superman Chronicles Volume 1. And I know that this person is a Superman fan, and also a fan of DC, so I'm not surprised by this one. It is a pretty thick graphic novel. Hopefully you can actually see the thickness of this thing. It is, I think this is like an original like Superman sketch right there. So it looks like it's one back from the golden age. But we definitely appreciate that. Came in a plastic bag, which is always nice, especially for those graphic novels. They can get banged up. What is this one? What is there a note? Oh, so this one is King Size Annual Collectors #1, first fantastic issue. And it's signed. And I'm not quite sure who actually signed this one, so I'm going to have to figure that out I'm guessing it's one of the creators. But this is an interesting book. It is like turned sideways, and it is not a standard size comic at all. At least let me see. Let me measure it. No, the dimensions of this book are slightly off from a regular comic. It's square bound. It's thick, and instead of it opening like this, it actually opens like this. And so definitely a cool kind of orientation and setup to this book. I'm gonna have to crack this one open for sure. I can't read the writing. Maybe like LEJG 2019, but I could probably be completely wrong with that. But definitely a cool book. And this one's cool. This one is cool right here. I had actually seen someone sent me a photo of this, but I never saw it in a comic shop. This is from Ablaze Comics. It is basically a homage cover to is it Thanos Quest? No, Infinity Gauntlet. Vampire State Building #1 from Ablaze Studios. I could have just read the back. I could have. Vampire State Building #1 Infinity Gauntlet parody cover, October 2019. Very cool. I saw, like I said, someone sent me a photo of this. I had never seen it in person. This is really cool. If you guys have not been reading, or if you haven't had a chance to read Vampire State Building from Ablaze, you are missing out. It is a really cool vampire story that I thoroughly enjoyed. This is a cool book. This is cool. I dig that for certain. Dig that for certain. Oh man, this is awesome. This is another square bound book, and a massive one at that. The Ultimate Guide to Batman. How cool is that? That is it. This thing is, look how big that is. I have big hands. This is massive. This is an 80th anniversary special, right? Because it is the year of the Bat. Everything you need to know about movies, TV shows, comics, and more. Femme fatales, greatest villains, bat suit secrets. It is a square bound book. This is cool. This is a cool book. Look at all those great villains. All those great villains down at the bottom there. I dig this. This is cool. Very, very, very cool. And then the last thing that's in there, that's why this thing was so heavy, because there's all these square bound books in there. The very last one is one that is near and dear to my heart. The Ultimate Guide to Spider-Man. How cool is that? And this is all of the various people that have played Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, and others, because I don't know celebrities. Then what's next for the world's favorite web slinger? This is cool. There's only like one web slinger, so I don't know what that headline is about. It should have been like the world's greatest superhero, Spider-Man. Man, that's probably the better headline right there. But definitely a cool book, and it has some blue painter's tape, so you definitely can't beat that. But very, very cool. And again, the person that sent this over to me wants to remain anonymous, and we are definitely going to respect that. But to that person, I know that you're watching because you watch every single video that comes out. I want to say thank you very much for this wonderful AOK, this wonderful Christmas present. Thank you. All right, so let's move on to this other. So here's the box. This is the second thing that arrived from subscriber B, and what we don't know is whether this box is actually for me or for subscriber A, but we will open this thing up and we will see what's inside. I'm just going to say it right now. There is a chance that after I open this box, I will have to basically delete all the footage that comes next. And so if I turn to something crazy next, you will know that what was in here wasn't meant for me. So you'll never actually see it. I'll just do something else randomly, like right here. See how I did that? All right. So, all right. So there is a note. There is a note right here on the top, and it says, "Read me." And I think that this is for me because it has my name on the inside on the backing board. All right. So, all right, so I think I can read this. Hopefully I can read the writing. It says, "Reggie, the books you may keep or pass. I suggest there are some keepers, though. The box what is in the box, I knew was yours from the first time I watched your channel. I hope you enjoyed it. And this comes from my man James, aka Chaos Lord, aka Collecting Chaos. And this dude is hilarious. I enjoy his comments whenever he joins a live stream. I enjoy his comments. We don't always see eye to eye, but that's perfectly fine because I think we enjoy one another's perspectives. And so I am very thankful for him. I don't know what's inside this box, to be honest with you. Let me see if I can get this out of here. It looks like there's several things in here. So there's a brick right there. So we're going to move that off to the side. And that is a bundle of bubble wrap. And there's more bubble wrap. And more bubble wrap. And more bubble wrap. All right, so we'll move that all out to the side. And then there's this box that is inside. So we'll move that. We'll get rid of that box. That's actually a really sturdy box. I may have to repurpose that because that's a sturdy one. How cool is that? Venom versus Spider-Man porcelain bookends. How cool is that? Maybe that's what's inside. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see if that's what's inside. That'll be dope. That'll go on the bookshelf right behind me. Because I tell you, I thought about bookends several times as I've stacked things back there. So if that's what it is, that'll be cool. So we're going to open this brick up and see what's inside. And if there are books that are going to be in here that I pass on, some of those books may find their way to Garage Con. That is, if Garage Con hasn't happened by the time you actually see this video. So there's another brick inside that is basically a saran wrap brick. Definitely some good packing on this. Definitely some good packing technique, my man. So we'll open this up and we will see what is all inside of here. This is well done. It's a great packing job for sure. Nothing, it didn't look like anything shifted in this thing. It was definitely secure and solid. So we'll move packing stuff off to the side. Looks like, what is this one? Oh, that's cool. It's a hardcover book. The Punisher Kingdom Gone is what it is, from Chuck Dixon. I've never seen that before. I've never seen it. This is actually a really big book. Again, you see how big my hands are. This is a really cool book. Wow. It has a jacket and everything. It's basically a hardcover comic book. That's cool. Very cool. The Punisher Kingdom Gone. Very cool. Set that off to the side. What is this? Wonder Woman Amazonian, A Tale of the Wonder Woman. How cool is that? I don't think I own a single Wonder Woman, really anything, to be honest with you. That is magazine size. This thing is massive. It's actually some cool artwork. Hopefully you guys can actually see that on screen there. Hopefully that thing is working. This is a really nice book here. This is cool. Square bound book. Pretty thick. Very nice. Very nice. We'll set that off to the side and see what else is in here. How cool is that? How cool is that? Is that on the cover? This is a Wizard special publication featuring Jim Lee. That's cool right there. And it has a trading card in the back that says, "Who's the boss?" What's funny is I just did a video recently featuring Jim Lee's Wildcats. This is cool right here. Heroes Reborn, the new Marvel Tribute Edition. That is cool. That is cool. I wonder if it's too late for me to enter this Win Every Jim Lee comic, because that is actually a contest. How cool is that? Takes me right back to the 90s. Right back to them. That's cool. I dig that book right there. That'll go in my obscure bin box. What is this? Mr. Hero is a comic here. Mr. Hero. I've never seen that before. That's cool. What is this one? What is this? Wheel of Worlds. Some of the fonts are a little different. Wheel of Worlds. That's cool. I've never seen these books before. I'm gonna have to look into these. These are not, I don't think these are Marvel or DC books. Primordials right here. That's cool. A couple of cool books. I've never seen these before. Very, very different. Very different stuff. Oh man, I've heard really good stuff about this. Jeff's Bone. I've heard a lot about this. My man White Whale Comics absolutely loves this comic. I have not read a single page of it, but you can't beat a graphic novel. It makes it really easy to read it, so maybe I will have to take a look at this one. Very, very nice. That's cool. Nice one. What is this? 1988 giveaway reprint from 1969, X-Men number 53. Barry Smith art. How cool is that? That's all right. That is all right. Now, that is definitely going in the obscure bin. If you guys remember that video that I dropped a few weeks ago, my irregular comics in my collection, this is cool. I'm gonna have to dig this one out here. This one's cool. Blastar. This is all right. It is such a tiny little book. Facing off against the X-Men. I've never seen this before. I am going to enjoy reading this. I am going to enjoy this one. That is cool. That's cool. I dig that. Let me slide this back in. I think you guys know, if you've been watching the videos, I picked up a couple of these little mini comics. One was a Silver Surfer ash can. There was a Pit ash can. And now we have a Marvel Comics Presents little mini book as well. So definitely cool. I dig that kind of stuff. All right, so there is a Man-Thing going on. This is the second Man-Thing that I've received from somebody. Very cool. I think this is the second. Man-Thing number 1. How cool is that? I have never honestly read a Man-Thing, but because Man-Thing is part of the Weapons Plus program, if you haven't watched that video, watch that one. I may actually have to read this now, because again, second copy, the universe is telling me something. The universe is telling me I need to read the Man-Thing, so I'm going to sit down and check this one out. Chaos Lord, this is cool. Thank you, brother. I definitely appreciate that. That's cool. That's cool. That's a cool book. That's a cool book. This is awesome. So this is the second Walmart exclusive AOK that I've received. And I wonder if this is the first couple of issues. I hope so. I really do hope this is the first couple of issues. This is J.J. Abrams and his son partnered up and wrote a comic called Spider-Man. And I actually read issue number 1 with, I think it's Cadaverous, is the first appearance of the character. I read the first issue, loved it. I have forgotten to pick up the subsequent issues, but this is a 3-pack from Walmart, and I am hoping that this is the first 3 issues, because it would be awesome to be able to catch up on it, because this actually contains 3 separate books. So fingers crossed that that is what this is. If not, I mean, either way, I still appreciate it. Don't get me wrong, but definitely I enjoyed this. If you haven't read this one, I was reluctant to read it, to be honest with you, but a subscriber recommended it. I picked it up. I enjoyed it, and I just forgot to pick up the subsequent issues. So fingers crossed that this is what's in there. And I almost forgot. I was about to wrap up the video. I forgot to open this one. So let's see what's inside of this, whether it is some bookends as described on the side of the box, or whether there's something else inside of here. So we're going to open this up. There is some styrofoam in here. This is cool. This is cool. Oh man. This is all right here. We're gonna take this first piece out. How cool is that? This thing is awesome. Wow, it's numbered. This is a numbered piece. Wow. Look at this. This is cool. We have a pretty jacked Spider-Man right there, and a claw coming out. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. Fingers crossed that you can. This is cool, and it is not exactly a light thing, but it is basically some bookends. These are bookends. That's cool. That's the first piece, and the second piece is my man Venom.